Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Maddie Vlogs and Does. I know I haven't been doing as many videos as I said I was going to do, but hey, here we are again. I hope you guys have been enjoying the non-pseudocol nonsense weather in across the United States because this is insane. One day it's 70 degrees, the next day is back to 40 degrees, and Lord knows. But anyway, I hope you guys also enjoyed the Grubhub video that I uploaded. I started doing Grubhub again. The next one that I'm gonna do is Amazon Flex when I do complete some Amazon Flex stops. So with that being said, this is for today. Today is Tuesday. I forgot the actual date, but the day is Tuesday. There's not a lot much going on. I tried doing some Uber Eats yesterday. I didn't hit anything at all. I was outside for an hour. I left my car at the shop because of course I needed to get my ignition coils fixed. As you guys may or may not know, I've been getting the car fixed, and my car's tune-up is what I think it's called, for the past I don't know, year or whatever, since last summer sometime in July. It was about to be a year. So the next thing that I needed to do was the spark plugs and the ignition coils, which I just finished doing. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get the engine cleaned. And I need to get all that stuff cleaned up, everything. I need to get all of it done and cleaned up. Yes, I do. But I'm happy. I found a good mechanic. They're very honest. Anyway, the reason why I'm saying all of this is because for those of you that do Uber Eats, y'all need to know that when you are doing Uber Eats and you're using your car needs to be on the line. Make sure that everything's always put together, and if it's not, always have some money on the side so that if your car breaks down while you're doing deliveries, you can still, some way, shape, or form, complete these deliveries, etc., etc. So like I said yesterday, I was out in the Bronx, and of course there was nothing. I was outside for an hour. Usually if I'm near the Fordham Road area, I'll definitely get it done for sure, and get at least $30-$40, and I couldn't even get that. I had zero yesterday. I feel like the universe is telling me, you know what, Maddie, you have to kind of relax. So sometimes I want to go out and do so much and do this and do that, and I don't get to do anything, or I don't get to do half of the things that I need to do. But anyway, so yesterday I didn't do anything. I even tried I'll show you guys now, these little squiggly lines here right on top of where it says Jerome Avenue. I tried being near those areas and nothing was hitting. Do you understand what nothing was hitting? And I was a walker. Usually I do get a hit or a few hits if I'm walking. I can make a quick $20-$30 if I need to hold myself in the next couple of days. It does hit, it does hit, and I do get it done if I'm in the city. Mondays, however, are not all that good, but because for me, I feel like the Bronx has been paying off, I tried it and it didn't work out for me. So let's look at the last time that I got some earnings from Uber Eats. So let's see. I want to say the last, I should have done March by now, but if I didn't, this was done in the Bronx in 4 hours. I made $56.35. I did 11 trips, and this was done walking. People tipped me as much or almost as much as I would gain, so that was a good thing. Then, let's see. Then I didn't do Uber Eats again until the beginning of this month, and this I did walking. This was a 2-day thing. Now, if I was in the city, I could make $100 doing, let's say 10 to 14 stops. I can make $100 because people in the city tend to tip. I don't know what's been going on, but people haven't been tipping as much as they used to. Which is, I don't know if people have been seeing the YouTube channels. We vlog, and we let you guys know, a sign of appreciation that you guys, your tips make it so that we're able to eat and we're able to pay certain bills, etc., or make the the funds that we need to have. So this in the Bronx is in a matter of 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, $101.33, and I had to do 21 trips. As you can see, the tips were not as much, but the promotions were hitting. I made $10 just off of promotion alone. So let's say if somebody would have never tipped me, I would have made $70-something regardless of whether somebody tipped me or not. But I feel like in the Bronx, it's more of the promotions more so happen during the weekend, because I tried doing Uber Eats like I said yesterday, for an hour, and I started at like 4:40 or so, and nothing hit, and I was back home at almost 6 o'clock. Nothing hit my phone, and I was walking the entire time. So as you can see, this is what 8 hours is. For some people, I've heard, like people that live in like New Jersey, people that live in Connecticut, like this is like outrageous. This is like appalling. Like this is something that they can do in like 2 hours, depending on how many trips they get. So, but for somebody that lives in the city and that's oversaturated, I feel like this is good. This was good for me, especially because I've been putting in so many extra overtime, and I feel like the income that I get, which I should leave for another video, but I just want to mention in this video, the income that I get, I do divide. So the income that I get from Grubhub, I can put it in one account. The income that I get from Uber Eats, I can use for other things. The income that I'm getting from Amazon Flex is used to pay bills. The income that I'm getting from Maddievlogsanddoes and my regular job is used to pay the bills, expenses, etc. So I'm happy that I've been able to stay afloat, and I've been able to do the things that I've needed to do. So for those of you that don't like to do, Uber Eats, and you guys think it's like a fluke, and it's not something that you would do, it has helped me tremendously. As you can see, I hadn't done any Uber Eats since like November sometime, right? And then I started again in February, and all of this Uber Eats stops, all of them, every single one of them has been walking. I'm going to start setting my time as a biker and doing Uber Eats that way. Maybe now that the car is fixed and that I'm doing what I have to do, it's not completely fixed. I still have to get my engine cleaned, like I said in the beginning of the video, and I also have to find somebody that can set up the camera for me so that you can see me do the videos and how I do them. I get in and out of the car. I can have conversations with you guys while I'm doing the stops, and the things that I've experienced while I'm doing the stops, which is pretty interesting. I can tell you off the bat, some of the things that I see that in the Bronx does happen a lot is that they send you everywhere, they send you as close to like Yonkers sometimes when you are driving and doing Uber Eats. They send you everywhere, all across. They don't just leave you in one section or one sector. So you really have to measure your gas, especially how expensive it is nowadays. You really, really do have to measure. Another thing that I've noticed as well doing Uber Eats in the Bronx is that people don't tip as much on the app. But outside of the app, they do give you at least $1, $2. I feel like people work better with cash when it comes to getting paid with Uber Eats. Another thing, let's see. In the Bronx, there hasn't been a lot of orders where you use your card. You know how sometimes you use your shop card that they give you when you're doing Uber Eats or Grubhub? They do not use a lot of that stuff when it comes to the Bronx. I've barely had the chance or the opportunity to shop for somebody, maybe once or twice, and that's about it in the past like year. Well, since November of last year. So that's another plus, because I feel like a lot of those orders, yes, they're big orders. Yes, a lot of people are encouraged to tip when you are holding those orders or when you're doing those orders. However, it takes a long time, especially when you're driving. You really would have to find parking or leave it in a no parking, no time space, and hopes that you don't get a ticket. And that's my problem with those orders. Another thing that I've also noticed is that the orders, we get the orders on our phone first, and we're able to accept them. But when you go to the restaurant, they make you wait 10-15 minutes. That's 10-15 minutes that I can take delivering the order and then heading on to my next order. So I feel like, Uber Eats, if you're listening, the orders need to hit the phones simultaneously. Like if the Uber Eats is like, for example, if somebody, for example me, if I order Uber Eats and I'm ordering from McDonald's needs to get the order, and then once McDonald's says that the order is ready and prepared, that's when it should hit my phone for me to go pick it up, so that you're not wasting anyone's time. I feel like that will change the algorithm of how you guys do the orders or how you guys assign the orders to the delivery personnel. However, it's much easier, especially for people that drive, and even the people that are on the bikes, because some people are on the electronic bikes, and those bikes also get stolen a lot. So if Uber Eats, if you're listening, that's like a tip that I feel like we should follow. And also there should be like somewhere we can automatically take the orders. I haven't done Uber Eats as a biker or as a driver in a very long time, but I do recall that sometimes you guys do add it on to the app. However, I do also remember accepting and declining certain orders. So I feel like it should be automatic, especially for somebody that drives as careful as I am. I still would like for the orders to be automatic, and then once I decide that I want to stop doing deliveries, then I'll stop taking in the orders and just finish off wherever the app left me off. That is also a great idea. So I hope that this video was insightful for you guys, that it has helped you guys in many ways, shape, and form. I just want to be transparent as possible when it comes to the deliveries and what we go through as a delivery personnel. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and do not forget to water your life. Bye guys.